Hello, day 45, 46, 44, 45. Day 45, and today was basically a day off, but I haven't broken my streak yet, so why not get in just a little bit more time? Um, Today was a fun personal note. I went to the Jomon Sannai Maruyama Jomon site. It's a place in northern Japan uh, where they have found a prehistoric population of people that were sedentary. They had settled here long, long time ago. So like 10, 10,000 plus years ago. Um, and even though that they were not farmers, they had settled down together as a group uh, that lasted seemingly thousands of years. Not a huge group by our standards. It's like 500,000 people, something like that. But it's amazing that there was a group that lasted that long and they weren't farming and they had sophisticated trade routes. They were had amber and obsidian and stuff from elsewhere in Japan. Um, and uh, yeah, it's kind of cool. So I got to see where they hung out, go around there, and that was an all day event. So I didn't get much work in. Didn't get any work in. But that's what right now is for. We'll do something or other, and then we'll call it a night. And I think tomorrow will be a little bit more work heavy day before I go into full on vacation mode. But what shall we do till then? Hmm. I'm trying to establish a pattern here where I've even got a skill for this. I teach my agent how to outline work, and I want my agent to outline work. Here, any big chunk of work goes in its own directory. It brainstorms with me optionally. It creates a to-do list, and then it executes on the to-do list. Um, so let's see how those things are going. All things happen in workspaces, or work trees rather. Session list management. All right, so that was this guy right here. This one. I haven't figured out why it does this, but that's an important ceremony. We do it every time we load a session that's been running for a while. We redundantly reload all of its freaking messages. I think it's probably an easy bug to fix. Very curiously remind me of what we was up to and where we're at. Concise. I didn't mention yet that I've had a few drinks. In that case, I want you to restart the server, the Mac, and the iPhone processes. All right, we is started. Hmm. Well, something's wrong though. There's no server started. Even though I'm not really decided to follow this with my career path, the dark factory is a really interesting thing, isn't it? And it's being adopted really quickly right now because people are getting a lot of stuff done. When I was asking around about it, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, people are saying, no, 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 we read every line of code. But I think there's kind of a gradient. People slowly get into the dark factory. And I had some podcasts where I was talking about that. I think basically people start building their own factories individually, like I'm doing, and they start to understand the general flow and what you can depend on and what you can depend on not being right. And um, they're maturing their own flows, and then eventually they just promote the pieces that they approve of into the dark factory, things that they don't watch anymore. And this is something, gosh, I don't know why I've written the blog post about this yet, but I've been harping on for a year and a half now, is that agency needs kind of a participatory um, user experience, where basically the agent, the assistant, works with you. You work with the agent in a way that you can both see the work artifacts, and as you become confident participating with the agent, that the agent knows what the heck it's doing, then you slowly offload pieces of your work to the agent. Right now, a lot of the agents that we use, people tend to feel like, oh, okay, I'm going to just toss work to it. And that doesn't work out very well. You give it a big chunk of work and then it does it, and you only realize at the end that it's screwed up, and then you got to debug it, which no one knows how to debug these things efficiently yet. But if you take time to participate with the agent, you can work with it and you can see, you can show it what to do, you can guide it, and you can see what it's good at and what it's not good at. And over time, you just figure out what parts you can give over to it until you've got a smooth operation where you do the parts that are important for you to do, and then the agent does the parts that it's very capable of doing, taking away all the toil. Now, if I'd done that with a circle this size, that would have been a good monologue. I'll get used to it eventually. The server didn't start, so let's see what's up. I can do this now, which is lovely. The server did not appear to start. WTF. I worry about using strong words with the agent because they've shown that the agents have analogous emotional states to humans, and I can give them anxiety, and they might perform as good when they have anxiety. They might do rash things like microphones off, delete my root directory or something. Let's try that. Oh. Oh wait, we good now. Thanks, dude. Let me do that. If you look at that, I don't see how to rename anything or delete anything. And if I drag, I'm not actually able to move anything. What's up? I might very well have to leave this house soon. I can hear the Nipita festival coming here. I hear drums and flutes. That's strange, though. I thought it was over. Oh, the session details screen. Okay, that might make sense. Uh, Give me the steps to check because I'm not seeing it. I think this is the screen that you're talking about, but I still don't see an ellipsis circle menu button. Uh-oh. Not good. Hmm. It's annoying. Oh no. The rook log is jacked up whenever I get the spinny beach wall of doom. I see no evidence that anything has changed. On the home screen, I don't see any way to rename or delete the sessions. And on the chat screen, I don't see any way to rename or delete the sessions. And I don't see any new screens, which is, that part's at least good because I didn't ask for new screens. So what's up? I can hear Nebuta drums tonight in my neighborhood in Gochome in Hirosaki. I thought Nebuta, it's Nebuta.
Can I pop in here to change?
I'm streaming. Dojo, hear that? I'm streaming. Well, isn't- my computer's just screwed tonight. Benny Mato. Wow, it found Benny Mato immediately. Benny Mato Matsubuda. Yep, that's where I live right now. In freaking Benny Mato. Hmm. Alright. I can hear the nip of the drums coming, but they're not getting closer. Hey, hear the nip of the drums? They're slowly getting closer. Mm. Hmm. Hear the nip of the drums?
Oh, where's the English brochure of the today's place?
Uh, it may be in the car. I don't know for sure. Oh man, why do you need the English one anyways?
I want kids to see, and I got one for self, and you got it.
So the honest status. You like lying to me? Okay, well, update the to-do list to be correct, and then update the to-do list to have the actual check boxes that you need to be done completely. The thing that I will be testing is whether or not I can rename a session, whether or not I can delete a session, and whether or not entering a session will automatically move it to the top. I will be testing this in the iPhone, and in my Mac client. I will be testing this in the iPhone client via the simulation, the sim. So get that working too. You piece of crap. All right. Well, that's big dumb waste of time. What else? I don't know. Let's see what's happening in Slack. Hmm. Okay. Do it. Do the whole thing. one person I'm working with is going to be offline in Montana. That's okay. I'm likely to be offline in Japan. It's true. All right, it's actually going to do it now, supposedly. I've never had something to say it's going to do it and then just absolutely do nothing. Come in. Hey,
You're finishing your stream?
no, I'm just streaming. Oh no, Rook died.
the AC too cold when the window's closed?
The window was not closed. The window was open. You had the AC on. Tell Gigi and Baba. It's their money. All right, I'm calling it. It is what it is. 40 minutes in. Peace. I'm done.